can do for your country.
Hey, this is Nicole Davis with Butler Davis and Nicole Unfettered. And today, as a CPA, I get a lot of questions about forming a new business. I cannot give legal advice about which legal entity is best. Please consult with an attorney to determine the best legal entity for your situation. What I can talk about is how your legal entity will affect you from a tax perspective. The most common legal entities are corporations, LLCs, partnerships, and nonprofits. Each are taxed differently. Let's start with corporations, also known as C Corps. C Corps are taxed at the entity level, meaning that the C Corp pays taxes on its taxable income. Now, C Corps get a bad rep due to something called double taxation. This is because not only do C Corps pay taxes at the entity level, but its shareholders will also pay taxes on dividends. And remember, dividends are not deductible by the C Corp. So the current tax rate for C Corp is 21% thanks to the Trump tax cuts. This is virtually almost half of what the highest tax rate was before. So it's a big win for corporations. Next are LLCs. LLCs, also known as limited liability companies, are the new kid on the block. And they offer a lot of flexibility. There are single member LLCs and multi-member LLCs. For tax purposes, single member LLCs are treated like sole props, and multi-member LLCs are treated like partnerships, unless the LLC elects to be taxed differently. One of the most common popular elections with the IRS is the S Corp. S Corps are not legal entities. Remember that. An S Corp is an election made with the IRS to be taxed a certain way. Partnerships and S Corps are not taxed at the entity level. Instead, their net income is passed through to the individual shareholders or partners. Pass through simply means it is pushed through the company to the owners. Thus, they are taxed at ordinary income tax rates. There are rules you must follow if you elect S Corp status. I won't go into detail here, but know that one of the most overlooked rules is reasonable compensation. I will discuss that in more detail in another video. Partnerships can be formed as general or limited partnerships, or you can become a default partnership for tax purposes if you are a multi-member LLC and do not elect to be taxed differently. I didn't clarify this earlier, but partnerships are formed with two or more people. Partnerships are also pass-through entities. Partnerships are complex because some partners will have self-employment earnings while others may not. Some partners will get guaranteed payments, others may not. Thus, there are usually ordinary income tax rates and self-employment taxes when you're speaking or when you're operating a partnership. The last entity I will discuss very briefly are nonprofits. Nonprofits are usually exempt from income taxes. All legal entities are formed with the state that it will be domiciled in or where it will live. Visit your state's Secretary of State's website to learn the requirements to file to start your business or nonprofit. And that's all we have for today.